legends, UB40. Just one of the tracks from Now That's What I Call Music 1. God, I feel old this morning. Number 86 has just been released this week. I feel even older. There's a point in time in your life, by the way, I don't know if you've done this, if you're of a certain age, where you start looking at Now That's What I Call Music and thinking, oh, I don't know that tune. I don't know that tune. Oh, I didn't know they'd done that one. And then there's another point in your life as well where you start going, I don't even know who the artists are on this. One man who had not one song but two on Now That's What I Call Music 1, Ali Campbell from UB40, joins us on the show this morning. Morning, Ali.
Morning, Shane. How are you?
I bet you're feeling old now, aren't you?
Oh, well, thanks for that, yeah. Well, you see, I was a child star. And, we had great success with that one back in the day when we were all children.
You were all just... in fact, you recorded that during your lunch hour at school, didn't you? I know that's how young you were.
Right, yeah.
How did you end up with two tracks on the album? Were you involved in the process at all or not?
No, I remember us going on it and being very happy to be on a compilation, you know. But you see, around those times, 1983, all the way up into the 90s, actually, we had sort of 40 top 20 hits, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, we were riding high at the time, and Please Don't Make Me Cry was the other track, wasn't it?
That's right. So you ended up being on them fairly consistently then, I guess, didn't you?
Well, then we had I Got You, Babe, with Chrissy Hines, and then Can't Help Falling in Love, and then Baby Come Back, and then Swing Low. I think they all made the Now That's What I Call Music compilations.
And from a band perspective, from a musician's perspective, yeah. were they lucrative at all? I mean, did you think, oh yes, we've got a track on there, that means we're going to make a few quid out of this, or not?
Not really. It was just a way of another way, you know, of getting your music out there. What happened with Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, that we did for the British rugby team when we won the World Cup, we put that Swing Low on the Now That's What I'll Call Music, and of course that went to number one, and our single disappeared.
Right, okay.
It can work both ways, being on a compilation.
Did you, looking at those compilations, because there were lots about at the time, but this was the first time we were talking, do you remember, you probably remember those dreadful Top of the Pops ones as well, do you remember those where they were like covers of the original song?
They were covers of the bands in the charts, yeah.
They were a nightmare, not a very good cover either, were they? They were a nightmare, weren't they, those things? You take those to a party, you get thrown out, wouldn't you, more often than not?
Absolutely, yeah, people use those for ashtrays eventually, I think.
So did you end up looking at the Now franchise and thinking, oh, actually, no, this is something new, different, fresh, and you know, would be as successful as it is?
Well, we kind of, growing up, when we were getting into reggae music, we used to get the Tighten Up and Straighten Up volumes. I don't know if you remember them.
Yeah.
And they were exactly the same thing, you know. They were a little sort of encapsulate what happened that year in reggae. And I think this is what it does for pop, you know. It's the same thing. It's great for reference, you know. And there are some people that collect these Now That's What I Call Music things. I mean, they've got all 81, haven't they, some of them?
Well, I have.
You have?
Yeah. I didn't know. I've admitted it on the show before, but I didn't want to admit it to you. You're a bit of a hero of mine. I didn't want to admit it to you as well. I feel really sad. I've just downloaded, just bought 83, so, because you get into it, you can't get out of it, can you then? That's the problem.
And you've got to have every one, of course, haven't you? You can't miss out 1 year or...
No. But I don't know whether you go through that process as well, where you look at the artists and think, I don't even know who half these people are now.
I'm a bit like that anyway with pop music as it happens.
Right.
You know? I mean, I sort of live and grow around reggae music, you know.
A couple of things I want to talk to you about while we've got you here as well. I said on the show before now, I was on holiday probably a year ago, was it, something like that? And I was in New Zealand, and I was just going about my own business as you do, having a lovely holiday. You know what's coming here, don't you?
Go on, my son.
And I turned the TV on, and there you are as a was it New Zealand's Got Talent or something, or?
Yeah, it was.
How did you get that? What happened there? How did you get that gig? I didn't even know you were in the country. What happened there?
Well, I love New Zealand, and I've been going there since 1981, basically. At the first time we went there was a demonstration outside about the Springboks and the All Blacks and everything. So we sort of we got our luggage, dumped it in the hotel, and joined the demonstration. You know,
right.
And from that, we've made a lot of good friends in New Zealand. So I've been going back there for, like I said, since 1981. But I was never there for any amount of time, you know, and I wanted to get around and have a look at the place.
Yeah.
So when they offered me New Zealand's Got Talent, it was 13 weeks working 1 day a week.
Right.
So I thought, I'll have a bit of that. And that put me in a lovely place in Auckland, overlooking Waitemata Harbour, which is very beautiful.
So the whole place is beautiful. The whole country is beautiful, isn't it?
Gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. And then I got my wife and my kids. They joined me, and we went, along across to Greymouth on the South Island and through the Alps and all that, and saw all that. So it was a fabulous time for me. And at the same time, I did a little TV show.
Yeah, and you're very good on it, actually. And the thing that amazed me the most was, that they didn't have any trouble. I thought they might put subtitles on or something like that, but they had no. Obviously, you've been over there long enough, and it helped me because they could get my accent as well. Obviously, So
yeah, they're used to my accent in New Zealand. We had a lot of success there in the 80s and 90s, and I just went and played to 75,000 people in 3 shows.
Wow.
So they still like me over there. Yeah, we love going there.
The other thing, I mean, of course, obviously, and I know it upset a lot of people, UB40 finally splitting, and you've gone off and done your solo stuff as well.
I have, yeah. I'm on my 4th album now.
But as I understand, is there some kind of reunion? I heard, has Astro left UB40 now? I mean,
he has left UB40, and he's coming to join me at my Indigo show on the 6th of December, which is going to be the first time we played together for 6 years.
So what, UB40 are splitting up 1 by 1 every year, are they, or something? Or what's it? I mean,
there's that old UB40 on that side, and there's this new UB40 on my side.
Eventually, presumably, I'm guessing, all the ones that you still talk to and are still friends with will be in your new band, and then we'll know who it was, who you fell out with then, won't we, I guess?
Yeah, well, I think we're there right now already. Nicky Virtue's still with me. He left with me when I left.
That's right.
And now we've got Astro. And, everywhere I've been this year, I've been in Angola and Mozambique, and I've been in Hawaii. And the one person that everybody asks for is Astro,
Yeah.
So, I'm happy that Astro's coming to play with me.
So what's the future look like for Ali Campbell then? I mean, you more touring, more records?
Got a brilliant record coming out. It was going to come out this year, but now it's going to come out early next year. And it's the best thing I've done for years and years and years. I love it. And I'll be touring with the band, all around the world, as we did last year and the year before that.
Yeah, there's no question. You certainly work hard, and you certainly enjoy being out there playing live music as well. And I know a lot of people appreciate that. The test, I guess, nowadays, I guess you're past caring now, is whether your new single gets on now 83, 86, 87. I'm not sure where they're up to now, but I suppose you don't worry about that kind of thing anymore, do you?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if I have got a single, actually, and I wouldn't be surprised if it does make it now. That's what I call music. 84.
Nice one. Is it 86? Sorry, 86, we're up to now. Come on, Ali, try and keep up, will you? Yeah. Listen, great to talk to you.
Nice one, Shane.
Thanks for talking to us on the show, and good luck with all the stuff in the future. Keep in touch, let us know how you're getting on. Ali Campbell, ex of UB40, of course, doing his own thing.